up, everybody? Good morning. Happy Thursday. Thursday, right? Thursday? Thursday. Thursday, January 8th. Happy Thursday, everybody. Just gonna go get a couple things set up before we get started. What is up, everybody? Good morning. Happy Thursday. What's up, Pro Pyro? What is up, MK? Good morning, Habitual. I win. Actually, Habitual, you're the third on my list. And so I don't know if you mean you win because you're the first in the chat. Maybe you were. I don't know. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Big Nug? Good morning, Corey. Good to see you. Make sure you have all messages. Thank you, MK. I just turned it on. What's up, Riz? Good to see you. And good morning, Jay. What's up, Galaxy? Okay. Oh, geez, the live hasn't even started and my eyes are already burning. Ugh, you guys. What's up, Galaxy? Good morning. Well, we got double Galaxy. We got Galaxy Solutions and Galaxy Rods. So, if you guys tuned in yesterday, if you know, you know. Freaking bummed out today, you guys. So, just to recap, a few weeks ago, I had something on my pink oxheart tomato and it looked, I don't know, a lot of you in the chat said it right away. It looked like early blight and I chose to ignore it only because I thought, you know what, I'm messing around so much with the nutrients. I'm still having, you know, not regrets, but like I'm still second guessing. So in July, when I was in the middle of my third run, I had to get rid of a bunch of plants because I had something called downy mildew or blight, or I don't know what it was. I guess it was blight. And I, oh my God, I lost my train of thought already. Jeez, and I just started. What I was talking about blight. Oh, whatever. So I kind of know what blight looks like, but I had to throw those plants out in July during my third run, and to this day I'm still not sure if I made the right choice. To this day I still think about it. I'm still like, were you messing around with the nutrients too much and did you screw something up and then it showed up as blight? Or like, I mean, blight is blight, or you know, a fungus is a fungus. So there's not many ways to mistake it. I'm just going to pause in the recap to say hello to new arrivals, and thank you for saying that, MK. Yeah, freaking hurts, man. I am crushed. What's up, Lewis? Good morning. Thank you for saying that, Ronnie. True, no regrets. What's up, Doyle? Good to see you. TFP needs more coffee. Yeah, I haven't even had coffee yet. I haven't even had a sip. What's up, Doc Levy? Good to see you. And what's up, Spanish Dre? So good to see you. What's up, Midwest? Yeah, I know, Anon, dude. Trust me, I know. What's up, Growing Old? Good to see you. Cheers, everybody. Happy Thursday. So, I had my tomato plants in the buckets. What's up, John? And I noticed something on the oxheart plant. You guys called it out right away, said it looked like blight. I didn't get rid of it because of the past run, where I'm still thinking, like, was that the right choice? Was it a fungus? Was it something else? I didn't know. So now, yesterday, or over the last couple of weeks, I got rid of the oxheart, but over the last couple of weeks, I noticed something on my cucumber plant. I didn't say anything. I didn't make it a big deal because I get overwhelmed sometimes with the chat. Everyone wants to give their opinion, and then I get really upset because I feel like I effed up really bad, and it just really stresses me out. So I decided to keep it to myself, but I monitored very carefully. Yesterday morning before the live, when I got in the grow tent, I was like, all right, I did some research. I concluded in my own mind that it was some type of fungus, and I decided, what's up, DJT? I decided to get rid of the plant. So I got rid of the cucumber plant, and then we moved on. I accepted the fact that I had to get rid of the cucumber plant, and I was doing the tent tour. I walked by the Cousin Martina cherry tomato plant, which is the one that just started fruiting, and the bottom lower stem looks like now it is also infected. So I cut it off, I cleaned everything, I made a 1% hydrogen peroxide. What's up, Blooming Rose? Yeah, 11:11. Well, for me, it's actually 12:12. That's funny. So I made a 1% hydrogen peroxide solution, and I sprayed everything. And unfortunately, today I burnt my tomato plants. It's one of those things where it could be worse, but it also could be better. So I'm an avoidant person that when shit goes awry in the garden, I just want to run and ignore it, and I don't want to face it. So I wasn't even going to do a lot. Like, I know that's ridiculous. I should still just, like, your garden needs you more than ever. Don't walk away now. But I seriously feel just crappy, man. I worked so hard on that reset. And I don't know if I just, oh yeah, Blooming Rose. And what's up, Calming Chaos, or Calming of Chaos? No, not cooking day today. Today we're in the grow tent. I'm still in bed with a cup of coffee. Nice, Riz. A reflective moment. Yes, Louie, I screwed up my plants, and now I'm just trying to make myself feel better. So, the tomatoes are still alive. Like, they're still okay. It's just, it's going to take some time for them to bounce back. I looked online. So Rose, you were here yesterday when we had to get rid of the cucumber plant. There was a tomato plant that looked kind of infected. I got rid of the affected branches, or stems. Nothing else looked like an issue. So I decided to just leave the plant and spray everything. So everything in the tent has been sprayed with 1% hydrogen peroxide solution. I'm not going to throw it all out, Blooming Rose. This is going to be kind of a learning experience. If you have a big indoor garden or a small indoor garden, it doesn't matter the size. And normally I'm more of the school of thought of, if you have powdery mildew or downy mildew or any kind of fungus, just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Like, don't even bother trying to prevent it unless it's something where, you know, like this, I'm not looking, like I'm not going to starve without my tomatoes. I'm not going to I mean, I was gonna say I'm not gonna break the bank. I mean, yeah, eventually I'm gonna break the bank and I gotta figure it out, but I just, yeah, so it's one of those things where normally I throw it out, but now I'm like, okay, there's got to be a way to manage this. I worked so hard on that reset. Like, I worked so hard and I was so thorough on the reset that I just feel like I would hate to have to do it again. And yeah, it's just a little bit heartbreaking for me. It's not a big deal. In the bigger picture, a fungus among us, yeah. What's up, Andre? And I saw your comment this morning about calibration. Yeah, I got to calibrate weekly. Yep, 100%. Growing in a microclimate, you are the transmitter of all diseases and pests unless you're bringing in outside plants, containers, etc. Shit happens. Keep it simple. Live and learn. Pests are part of gardening. Yeah, but the thing is, this is a fungus, so unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to deal with it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so for sure, blooming rose, but that's why I try to keep things as clean as possible, and it's one of those things where I could leave, like, you can have blight in your garden and still have fruit. Like, you can still have a functioning garden. It's just like, if I leave infected plants in here too long, later on to reset the tent is going to be even more ridiculous, because now I've just have the tent filled with spores, right? So it's I think it's kind of a me thing, like an OCD thing, where I'm like, if one little thing goes wrong, we got to get rid of it and start anew. But in this case, I'm not having that thought process, because I worked so effing hard on the reset, and I've been so thorough this time around, that I am just, frustrated. Root cellar, nice. Don't beat yourself up. This isn't something you did wrong. It's hormone, not a clean thing. Yeah, and that's, you know what, Jay? It's one of those things where it's like, these are my children. I'm not a parent, but I'm sure parents, like you, or for your dogs or whatever, it's like you want to do right by them. And when you can't, you feel disappointed. Even if it's out of your control, it's one of those things where you want to do right by the things that you care for. And yeah, it could be challenging to, manage, especially because, what's up, Bernie? Good morning. And what's up, Hobo Hideaway? Yeah, everything's going to be okay, you guys. This is a learning experience. And what's up, Jason? Good morning. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. It's a learning experience, right? So here's the thing is, yesterday I had my whole moment of self-reflection to myself. I did my research. I felt really confident about getting rid of the cucumber plant. I was able to stick with my decision, and I was able to be rational, take the emotion out of it, and do what needed to be done. But then seeing the tomato plant affected too, I was like, no! So, but the reason why I'm upset, I'm not upset because of that. I handled it to the best of my ability. I'm frustrated because then I went to go spray my plants and I burnt them. So I really don't, I'm going to be straight up. I don't want to do a tent tour today, but we're going to do one. Berry, my smile's still here. I'm just frustrated today. Dr. Bugby did research. He said something about high doses of silica, calcium. No, so, yeah, worry not, everything will be fine. Stay positive. Yes, I know. We got to stay positive. Here's the thing. The good news is the grow tent isn't going anywhere. So even if the plants do, it's okay, because we can always grow again. It's just I'm dramatic. And I put all my, and I think Mia was here, and I think I didn't say hi. Good morning, Mia. I think that I also, all my emotion is tied to the garden. So if the garden isn't good, I'm not good. And so it's one of those things. So I'll show you guys today what I've done. It's kind of a learning experience for those of you out there. You know, I've even had people reach out to me that said, oh my God, I have PM in my grow tent and it just won't go away. I've had several grows and it keeps coming back, and it's like, this is gonna be one of those lives or instances where maybe other people can gain some value, learn what not to do. I really don't know. The only place I really went wrong was I should have gotten rid of the ox heart. As soon as I saw something finicky, like I did with the Rebel Starfighter, I didn't wait. I got rid of it right away. You got to cull the herd, you know. Only the strong survive. And so Bernie, you were right. I should have listened to you. Bernie said it was blight the day I noticed it, and I'm like, damn it, I should have listened. But I'm stubborn, and again, it's because my last run, I got rid of everything so quickly that I'm like, huh, was it that, or was it something else? Or was it that, but it was caused by something else, and I didn't bring anything into the tent? So what I think happened is, whatever happened to the tomatillo plant, okay, I have to do research on this before I start talking more about it, but whatever happened to the tomatillo plant is what happened to the ox heart. It's almost like as if the plant had all this trapped water in the leaves, and then it kind of got edema, and it's almost like it just couldn't transpire, and it was holding on to all this water. And then that's when things started to go awry. And the same thing happened with Nebraska Farmer. What's up, Kill It and Grill It? I like your handle. I keep thinking TFP has a blue streak in her hair, but it's some kind of glare. Oh, it's probably from the tower. I've had blue in my hair before, you guys. Yeah, Spirit of the Plants Battle Zones. Frustrated and ready to walk out, but I won't. What's wrong? Oh, 'cause your work. I'm wishing you a positive and easy day, Mia. And thank you so much, Al Badger. It's really tough to stay positive. What's up, Cheeseburger? Could really go for one of those right now. But yeah, so it is what it is. It's a learning experience. But I got greedy. I wanted all the tomato varieties, and I got greedy. I should have gotten rid of it as soon as I saw an issue. But again, I'm trying not to be one of those where you see a spot on your plant and you just toss it. No, I want to assess it, learn it, observe it, figure it out. And unfortunately, I left it in the system too long, and I don't even know, like, the one ox heart was on the other end, and the computer, wow, the cucumber was on this end. So I don't know if it transmitted or if something, yeah, I don't know. I want to understand what happened, because if I don't understand, then I'm not going to be able to mitigate this in the future. That's the problem. Yeah, you know what, MK? It's really not that big of a deal. It's really not. I caught it early. I have a plan. I'm putting it into effect, and that's all I can do. That's all I can do. It's like, after things become out of your control, you can't really stress about it. But unfortunately, I'm the queen of stress. So I really didn't want to do a live this morning, to be honest with you, and I'm not trying to like put myself on a pedestal. Lost you guys for a sec. I lost you guys. We're back. Yeah, I'm gonna call you King for short, for sure. So a lot of the time I put myself up on a little bit of a pedestal, or not pedestal, but like, a lot of people say, oh, you helped me so much, I have a rough time in life or whatever, and you help me, and your stream helps me. And for all of you that say that, you guys helped me back tenfold. I really didn't want to go on a live this morning, and then I'm like, no, Remember how it helps you. Remember how these people are so supportive and this community is so wonderful, and you've got friends in the chat, and just hop on the live, keep on going, and don't let it bother you, or don't let it affect you to the degree. What's up, Andy? Good to see you. And what's up, AB Grower? Thank you so much. And Grinding Retire, Happy New Year. It's good to see you. Stangman, good morning. Yeah, I appreciate that, Bernie. Thank you. But you guys help me. You guys help me so much. And I was like, what are you talking about? Don't skip the live. That's blasphemy. But again, that's the mentality of an avoidant person. This morning, I didn't even want to come down and see my plants because, you know, should have seen me when I had to throw my best garden ever away because of root aphid. Oh, Dad's tent. That just, my heart just broke for you. Okay, we are going to do a tent tour. PSA, the tomato plants look really bad. The leaves are scorched. What's up, Yamaseta? And thank you, King. And it was amazing. Right now, it's going through a little bit of a growing pain, but we're going to get things back on track. Happy Thursday, Les. Good to see you. 70 days, 22 hours, and 20 minutes until spring. Cheers to that. Scorched leaves, yeah. So part of the reason I'm like, don't go on a live, or I didn't want to go on a live today, is because, yeah, I'm really sensitive, and I was like, hey, don't start crying on camera. You're going to look like an idiot. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth and knowledge. 100%. And that's the thing is, yesterday when I had to get rid of the cucumber plant, I felt good about it. Like I felt like I could accept that, and I could live with that. Because I knew knowledge is power. And if you have the knowledge, then you can understand things, and it gives you this sense of relief when you understand things. Yellow is the worst for algae. 100%. 100%. This is why the tower isn't operational right now. I gotta wait till I have fully mature plants to cover the yellow, or I gotta line the inside or spray the inside with something. If you want, I can send you some pastries to cheer you up. Oh my gosh, that's so nice, Riz. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But TFP is low sugar, low carb. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, Habitual. So we can learn and grow without tears. Maybe the tears will take away the fungus, right? It's like high in salt. Galaxy rods, I don't think so, but anything is possible. Oh no, you're in trouble with spring planting. That's not good. Crying doesn't make you look like an idiot. Oh my gosh, no, Dad's 10. I'm such a girl. I'm such a little bitch about these things. My whole emotion is tied to my garden. So when you already have, you know, it's a real relatable thing. I don't mean to get all like, you know, in depth about it, but when you go through a time in your life where maybe you don't feel like you're the greatest or the best, it's like, oh man, I'm not even good enough for my plants, come on. And it's like, you know. Anyways, all right, we'll start. Usually I save the best for last, so we'll save the orange tower, which also looks pathetic right now. I gotta water it. The lights are cranked down so that the tomatoes don't burn anymore. So we're gonna go over everything and I'll show you guys. The eggplant was able to handle the spray. Yeah, Galaxy rods, I'll have to. Yeah, it's your party and you'll cry. Exactly, chilling like a villain. You know what? Bernie, you're 100% right. And it's not even about, like, I feel like not only am I feeding myself, but I'm also, like, feeding the community with my experience. I don't want to say knowledge because I lack a lot of knowledge, but with my experience. And I feel like I can't execute that. I feel like I can't. You guys are here to learn about the garden, and yeah, we're going to learn, but today's going to be more about me bitching and complaining. So if you don't like complaining, then today might not be for you. I'm just kidding. We're going to be positive. Yeah, they're going to bounce back. So I read online it could take up to 10 to 14 days. I also read online that you want to take it easy with feeding and nutrients during this time. My bucket is empty. I do need to fill it with nutrients. I don't know if I should just do water, if I should just do a regular feeding but omit the CalMag. I'm not quite sure. So I'm going to think that through. I might just add some plain water right now. Yeah, I'm not sure. I really don't know how to go from here. Anyways, eggplant is really strong. Every time I've grown an eggplant and I've had diseases, they have, I guess, I don't know, they're just, in general, any variety that I've grown is pretty disease resistant. So you can see the leaves are kind of like affected. They've got this like almost like a brassy or coppery kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That is so nice. I appreciate. I'll see you in 4 months from now. What do you mean? That's very nice of you. Thank you so much. Anyways, so yeah, we've got flowers on the eggplant. Thank you, Prathan. I really appreciate that. So yeah, that is the eggplant. It's not too bad. Not too bad. So this is one of the ones that looks brutal. Look at what I did, you guys. Effing burnt it. So that's the green zebra cherry tomato. You can see, like, the top is fine. Yeah, the eggplant looks amazing, even though I sprayed the crap out of it with the hydrogen peroxide. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I found, what was my last EC? 2.5. For those of you that don't know, I possibly had blight or septoria or whatever the heck. So this is 1% hydrogen peroxide solution, and according to the internet, out of all the plants, tomatoes are like the most sensitive to this. And apparently zinnias too, because my zinnias are crispy AF. So the burning was from, so not at this growth stage, chillin' like a villain. As long as it's between 2 and 2.5 during flowering and fruiting, is my understanding for tomatoes. So yeah, I turned the lights all the way off yesterday. I sprayed, and then I had fans I sprayed all my fans, I disinfected everything, and then I had the lights off for 2.5 hours. 2.5 is too high for aeroponics. Really? I read online that it should be between 2 and 2.5. So that could play into what you were saying, Hash, about CalMag locking up the other things. So it was blight. Oh, I was afraid of that. Yeah, I think it was. I mean, we looked at it under the scope yesterday, and I'm pretty sure it was. So what happened was I turned the lights off for like 2-3 hours, sprayed, and then just had the fans to dry the leaves, and then I turned the lights on, but much lower than normal. So the pink icicle tomato is fine. Whatever you read online is wrong. Well, that could be one of my problems, but we're gonna remedy everything. But that's good to know, because this whole time I thought I was on track. So yeah, I have my new growth here, which isn't bad. Really, it's the bottom. Like, I don't know, everything's just looking. Fred, we had a bit of a struggle yesterday, so everything is not looking great today. So we're gonna take care of all the lower damaged leaves. I'm gonna get rid of that. What's up, Joe? This is okay. This is the Dark Galaxy, but you can see some of the leaves are damaged. Yeah, it's taking me a really long time to figure this out, Dad's Tent. All the information online, I'm not sure what's correct, and the only way to know is by trying. And so, yeah, you could see some of the leaves are a little bit faded looking, discolored. We got some like yellowing there. So that's burning. I burnt it too much, or I sprayed it too much. Or I read also online that tomato leaves are extremely sensitive to H2O2 in comparison to other plants. This is the worst one, you guys, and this is the one that had a stem that was kind of looked infected. You can see the leaves are completely burnt. They're not green anymore. I mean, they kind of are green. Yeah, I'm gonna remove all the lower leaves. So yeah, I think I'm gonna give them a break from nutrients. I read online that if you're dealing with stress on your leaves from spraying them and burning them, that you kind of want to chill out with your nutrients because you can contribute to the burn. So yeah, exactly. We got to move up slowly, and I don't think I did that. I kind of got excited, but you know what? It's all a part of the learning experience. Any leaves touching the soil? There is no soil. Kill it and grill it. The Cherokee purple looks okay. I mean, it looks pretty good considering what it's been through. So yeah, today I'm just gonna take it easy, do some pruning. But yeah, you can see here the leaves are just, trying not to swear. Yeah, they're still green, Bernie, and they're still like there's still new growth that's fresh. Like it's fine. It's just I feel really sad because I was on such a good track, you know. Sometimes I just like things to be smooth sailing. I hate it when things go wrong, you know. Anyways, so you could tell it's a little droopy looking. So we're gonna remove lower leaves. We're just gonna kind of clean up the plant and do our best to move forward from this. I don't see any other signs on this particular plant. This was the one that had some issues yesterday. Yeah, I've done some messed up shit in my garden, you guys. The only problem is now I do a live every day. I gotta be careful, right? So that's exactly it, Les. It could be better, but it also could be worse. Like this bucket system, everything's fine. We're good here. We're good. Except for the zinnias. The zinnias definitely look crunchy. Like you can see the outside. I freaking burnt it. But it'll bounce back. And then we've got, what's with all the tomatoes? What do you mean? What's that with all the tomatoes? What do you mean? What's what? What's what? Yeah, the mocha swirl looks beautiful. So this is our mystery pepper right here. And then we've got the mocha swirl pepper. You can see I've got a little bit of, I don't know, I may have dried it a little bit. We got new flowers. So yeah, I think I'm gonna fill and top the buckets up with just water today, and just to take it easy. Yeah, I definitely scorched some of them, but like I said, it could be worse, right? It just did I apply H2O2 heavily? Well, I'll tell you that I diluted it myself, so that could be my first problem. AB grower, that is my goal, to be honest. I just want to be able to show people, like, hey, you don't have to, not all is lost. We are growing fruit, not leaves. 100% sky overhead. And then here we have the, I don't even know what this is. These are all mystery peppers, but I feel like those are going to be bell peppers. This is going to be a small one. So somebody yesterday said, oh, it looks like a habanero pepper. And I said, oh yeah, it probably is because I've grown one before. this is what I mean, is like sometimes I don't think about what I say. I didn't even start habanero pepper seeds, so I don't know what kind of pepper that's gonna be. Then we got the Marconi Rosso pepper, random parsley, which I'm gonna get in the tower, and then 2 other mystery peppers. And then most importantly, the After Dark plant is doing okay. So at least we didn't lose that, because that would suck. I've heard that saying, but we kind of need the leaves too. Well, yeah, of course we need the leaves. No fruit with no leaves. On the other channel, the Fresh Princess After Dark. Thank you, Habitual. If you add half a teaspoon of whole milk with peroxide, yes. Yeah, so it's, you know what? I'm dramatic because I want everything to be perfect, and it's like I can feel the pain of my plants. I just, yeah, it's synonymous. Whatever they go through, I go through, and my pH, I last checked it yesterday, was 6. But now I'm just gonna add plain water. I'm gonna leave the lights a little low for today. Tonight I'm gonna spray them again, and but I'm gonna dilute the solution. And have you tried adding a little magnesium or gypsum? No. I will, but I'm gonna calibrate my pen first. I'm just, right now, I'm like, I don't want to touch anything. I don't want to contaminate anything. I'm just like, just water for now. Let the plants rest today. So the green tower, we're nearing the end of the green tower. In the next 2 weeks, we're gonna clean it up, and we've got new seedlings ready to go that have sprouted. So tomorrow, we're gonna take care of those seedlings, get them in the sprouting tray, and get them prepped for the next green tower run. So I'm gonna just harvest the rest of this lettuce in the next few days. I also sprayed this stuff, but this didn't get burnt. Ow. I just try to act like I know what I'm doing. I grow out by the traffic, so it's really bad when something goes... What do you mean you grow out by the traffic, Andy? How many layers are placed in your hydroponic tower? 10 layers. I'm leaning to a spike in your pH after your H2. Probably, but that's not what I'm... nutrient-rich coconut water contains essential nutrients, vitamins, minerals, amino acids. Good to know. Yeah, I'm going to dilute the spray even more. So yeah, we've got our lettuce that we're going to just finish harvesting, and then I'll take everything that's left from this tower. I'll put it in the orange tower. We're going to take the green tower apart, clean it. Cleaning is going to be so easy this time. I have like no algae because everything was on a timer. I mean, I have a little bit here, but that's going to be like just, you know, a quick wipe off. So yeah, it's going to just be a quicker turnaround. That's funny, Andy. Yeah, so, oh, and then the orange tower, which we're going to take care of that and feed it today. Yeah. Everything's a little wilty because it just needs to get refilled. So here's the thing is, like, I just feel so discouraged right now that I'm like, if the vibes aren't good, don't mess around with your plants too much, because you're gonna screw up and then you're gonna get upset. I like coconut water for young seedlings. Oh, that's good to know, Stang Man. So yeah, I know, Bernie. You know what, though? Taking time for myself is the garden. It's like, what do I do without my garden? Or if I'm not busy on a reset, what the heck? Maybe I should work on getting my merch on the side. I could do that, but it's like, I just want to dedicate my life to my garden, and I just want it to be perfect. But you know what? I was thinking about it yesterday. I'm like, if I have to do another reset, I quit. Seedlings got all the nudes they need inside them, though. I don't know much about gardening and stuff, but I know one thing for sure, that you are awesome and you will get back up 10 times better. I can bet on it. Riz, right back at you, and right back all of you. Thank God humans are so resilient. We're like plants, you know? So my plants will bounce back and I will bounce back. It's just more about, it's more of an internal battle of just like, shit. You can quit. You're already. Oh, you can't quit. Yeah. Well, actually, Dad's 10. It's less than 30 grand. Less than 30 grand. I'm not that crazy, but wanting to be perfect is the reason we are not wise. That's wise. Right. None of us are perfect, and I want to be. Well, then you know what? Then I could be perfect at not being perfect. How about that? It's not even about that, you guys. It's just I want things to be smooth sailing. But again, this is what this is about, right? I want to be able to show people what other gardeners might not. All the crap that goes on in your garden, you know? So I'm not going to quit. I won't allow it. I'm not a quitter. I mean, I am with certain things, but this is the one thing where I force myself, and you guys hold me accountable. These lives hold me accountable. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like doing a live today. And I'm like, but what if someone's having a bad day and they need you and they need your garden? You have to show up, and you guys make the effort to show up every single day, whether it's because you're bored or whether it's because you want to. So, you know, we're all here for each other. So I've disinfected my pruners. I've washed them with Dawn dish soap and water. What's up, Sky Overhead? I love that. Coffee Mug says, Mr. Perfect. What's up, Taz? What would we do at lunchtime? Well, like the last run when I had to throw everything out, the next day I was so depressed. I hopped on a live and I cried on camera. Grinding Retire, we did Dawn dish soap and water, and then I soaked it in 29% H2O2 for the f am I gonna do with no TFB stream? Oh man, you guys are the best. No, I'm OMAD. Yeah, me too, Stangman. OMAD for the win. Woohoo! Except the other day I was like, what am I doing? Eating a cheese bowl with a steak for freaking breakfast, man. Like I could barely eat dinner that night because I was like just like too much cheese and steak first thing in the morning. OMAD stands for 1 meal a day. What's up, Harold? Good to see you. So yeah, I'm gonna bring these leaves up. Just look at them under the scope, just because I feel like it. You're still touching everything like normal. Actually, somebody told me, and they weren't wrong, to wear gloves when you're pruning your tomato plants because, well, for me at least, it gets like stuck under my hand. My hands are green like all day long, so. Double checking leaves. Yeah, I mean, every time I prune, I save the leaves and I look at them under the scope. That's why I saw what was going on with the cucumber a few days back. And I should have addressed it at that point in time, and I didn't. I'm gonna clean my pruners between each plant too. Thank you so much, Arturo. Andy, man, that's a call Bernie's gonna make. Bernie's my mentor for that plant, so. But I can see where the H2O2 is. Like I can see shiny spots. Even the happiest plants have rough days. It just means they're growing or going through something. Lucky to have someone who cares this much in brighter days. That is so nice of you, Riz, and that's so true, to be honest, you guys. You gotta persevere in your garden. You can't give up. Cleaning pruners with bleach is better. Really? Yeah, Blooming Rose, I'm going to spray daily. So lights go off at 11 p.m. So I'm going to stay up and wait. Normally I try to like get to bed kind of early, but I'm going to stay till like 11 p.m. and just before the lights, or as soon as the lights turn off, I'm going to spray and then let them kind of just chill overnight. And then hopefully by the morning, they won't be as burnt, at least from the lights. So what's up, Alexander? Good to see you. I really don't want to toss it. It's a beautiful plant. Oh, so habitual. I know exactly how you feel, because that kind of stuff sucks, man. So yeah, it's one of those things where I'm just dramatic, and I literally have no life. My whole life is my garden. And when things in the garden aren't good, you know, what are you going to spray with? 1% hydrogen peroxide. Well, now I'm going to dilute it a little bit more. Yeah, I need a weekly IPM schedule moving forward for sure. And you know what's funny is I told myself a few weeks ago, I'm like, you better figure that out, man, because you're already kind of reaching the I guess I'm a quarter into the run, or yeah, a quarter in of the way, and I should absolutely have already a plan in place. Like, what are you doing? And it's like, you've come so far. Why haven't you planned that out yet, or mapped that out yet, or started to execute? Like, this is something that needs to be done regularly. So absolutely, Bernie. 20 or 25 days or so, refresh it. I just flip early enough they don't get taller when the lights penetrate. I'd spray a couple hours before lights on, then dry. What is my humidity overnight? My humidity overnight is typically between 46, usually it hovers around 46, 47. Sometimes it reaches 50. I think my life is collecting seeds more than growing. Yeah, I vouch for that. What's up? I'm Angelo. Yes, TFP After Dark. In my opinion, growing a 4-foot tall plant, I don't know exactly what went wrong, but overdosing Calmex by EC, antagonizing potassium and iron uptake, stressing plants, making them more acceptable to pathogens. So what probably went wrong was something, it started, like I said, it started with the ox heart. Whether it was poor airflow, poor genetics, something with the ox heart. And then when I started upping my nutrients and I started going, because I went aggressive. I went for the full amount and I was like, I don't care. I'm just going to push it and see what happens. And I did. And that combined with an already infected plant probably opened a pathway for the other plants to also potentially get sick. I don't know. I believe GH newts to lack calcium and nitrogen. Yeah, I don't know. So, Bernie, are you suggesting that it doesn't have as much as it claims, or just in comparison to other nutrients, it's just lower? Cheese and fresh tomato sandwich with salt and basil. Yum. Sounds great, James. What's up, Mainly Off Grid? Good to see you. Dude, that question has been asked and answered already. What question? I forget. Sorry, I don't, humidity spikes at night also, so not the best time to spray. Oh. Yeah, so I could spray it at like 8 o'clock in the morning. The lights come on at 11 a.m. The problem is that I didn't do that today. So I'll have to spray, oh my God. Yes, those are tomato plants. Cabs runs 19% calcium and I run 25% calcium. GH has 5% calcium. I need a fix-it wrench. Sky overhead, you got it. If you add CalMag to your system and let it circulate, you're shocking the system. So that's that's the only thing I did differently in the last 2 weeks was I've been adding in nutrients differently. I've been adding in CalMag, letting it circulate, then a couple minutes later adding in the rest of the nutrients. I find that adding it all in the reservoir is also causing lockout, even if I wait 10-15 minutes. So it's like I don't know how to add nutrients in my system. So up until a few weeks ago, I was mixing everything in the 5-gallon res, and then we pH, and then we circulate. But the last few weeks, I've been doing CalMag, circulate, nutrients, circulate, pH, and I've been watching my plants very closely. They have been doing very well. All the issues that I had started to reverse slowly, and I saw positive changes, which is why I felt like, okay, this is how I'm going to implement the nutrients now, because I feel like I'm not causing lockout. I'm seeing growth, I'm seeing flowers, I'm seeing fruit, I'm seeing no burnt tips, no marks or blemishes on the leaves. And so, yeah, what's up, Crow? Good morning. There's no buffer in aeroponics. If you had clay pebbles, you may get away with that. Phew, thank God the orange towers and clay pebbles. You can use Epsom salts instead of CalMag. Your nutrients will have calcium, and Epsom salts with magnesium. What people say is CalMag deficiency isn't calcium and magnesium deficiency. It's generally. Can you show the plants? I will in a sec. Nutrient lockout is a phrase I hear too much. By lockout, they mean either the roots are dead or the newts are. So I've caused lockout on my plants so many times that it's just when they start looking messed up is when I know I've messed up. What's up, Parker? Good to see you. So okay, so yeah, I guess that's where I went wrong, was adding in CalMag, letting it circulate, and then adding in my nutrients after the fact. I've been down this road before, I know. I just thought, I don't know, I don't know what I thought. So that could cause the plants to become weaker and make them become more susceptible, but I'm still curious as to how I brought the issue in the first place. So I said 2 weeks ago that things were about to go wrong. Galaxy. That's me every day on the live. I'm like, I can't remember if I said hi. Did I say hi? Did I not? That's why I keep saying I'm sorry if I missed anybody in the chat. Epsom salt, Natalie, get a bag. It will last you a lifetime. Okay, I'll have to look into it. Thank you so much, God365. Okay, Les, I look forward to it. I use a 3-part nutrients. Couple pinches in your res, you're good. Don't feel bad, it happens to everyone. Yeah, but I'm hard on myself, so I can't help but feel bad. I feel like I should know better. I do use an RO system. Yeah, I'm so behind in the chat. Sorry, guys. Super Thrive will help prevent transplant shock if you want to. You have to come to learn. That's just how this goes. I know. Emotions have no place in the garden, right? That's why yesterday I tried to take my emotion out of it to get rid of the plant, but it's yeah, when you're trying to learn, you have to take your emotion out of it. Told you guys, I'm such a girl about it. I feel like these days that's politically incorrect to say. I learned from how many times I fucked up. Me too, Bernie, me too. Riz, I appreciate that, thank you. No, you know what, guys? It's fine. It's like I said, the plants are gonna bounce back, even if they weren't. Like, the grow tent isn't going anywhere. It's still very much here. I can reset all I want. I can grow more plants all I want. But yeah, did you calibrate your pH? No, not yet. I have not. Can I ask you? Uh-oh. Sure, you can ask me an honest question, but I feel like that was already the honest question. YouTube wasn't really a thing when I started growing. Oh my gosh, I don't know where I would be without YouTube. You guys, my first grow, if you guys go back to the beginning of my YouTube or the beginning of my Instagram, I'm like showing off my roots and they're like brown and black and dying. Like, hey, what's the honest question? Come on, let's go. Ask away. Yeah, YouTube has been around for a long time, but yeah, if I didn't have the internet, well, I mean, I don't really research anyways, so I don't know. Anyways. When you went back to doing things the way you did before, was there a voice in your head that said, I know this is wrong, but I'm going to do it anyways? No, the voice in my head was more delusion, and it was like, even though it's kind of the same thing that what you were doing before, I think this way is better, so you should try it anyways. Like, I don't know, I think it was a really weird thought process. I definitely didn't, I guess that's the definition of insanity, right? I was trying to justify that in my own head that it wasn't quite the same way and that this time it's going to work. And then in a couple days when I saw my plants doing great, I mean, I do daily updates. You guys see it. Everything was looking great. So I thought, okay, cool. It's not the same way that I was doing before because now it's working. And then it didn't. Do you know how many times I have to do things 2-3 times over the same way and the 5th time it works, but the first 4 it didn't? So I don't know. In my mind, I don't know what I thought. I thought that if I am mixing, anyways, whatever. I'm not going to get back into it. The whole point is I wanted to try something different, and I thought based on the knowledge that I have now, I could make it work this way, and there's no way that it can't work. That's the thing too, you guys, is that's part of the reason why, you know, sometimes when I screw up or something happens on a live. Oh, what's up, Cavs? Good morning. It's one thing for people to see the ups and downs of my garden, but like to see the ups and downs of what goes through my head and the stupid shit I do in my garden. You know, like I'm not stupid. I'm a smart person. I just, sometimes I do stupid things, and we're all crazy. Yes, we are. Go back and save that one. Yeah, No, the voice wasn't there. It was full delusion. Or I don't know if it's delusion or I genuinely thought what I was doing was gonna work. And to be fair, there was a day. Well, no, I'm not gonna say it. But to be fair, I just feel like I did things right. A couple of people were like, "Yay, you did it right," and so I thought I did it right. There's no. I guess there's no really right or wrong. It's just different things will do different things to your plants, and I effed up. So, whatever. It's all good. Well, it's not all good, but like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Fortunately, yeah, I don't know. I'm still not convinced. I don't know. Yeah, most of the leaves look okay. They just have yeah, I was warned. Sometimes, you guys, I have to try things the hard way on my own. But yes. Exactly, Dad's tent. Unfortunately, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and whatever, man. I learned the hard way. That is the theme of who I am is work hard, not smart. Sprinkle some intelligence in between, but you know. Yeah, storms. I've been gardening wrong all these years. I really should be growing coffee because that shit is expensive. Treatment will be stressful. Yeah, calves, the leaves are burnt AF today. I've never heard the jazz cabbage. What is that? I've never heard of that. Shergill family, that's on the other channel, TFP After Dark. YouTube changed the way I grow 100%. Never was on YouTube till the year and a half ago, and this year I'm doubling down. Yeah, I would have stayed complacent in my ways had I not gone on YouTube and shared my journey. I like to wait for recovery before I remove more growth. Sometimes adding more shock can be an issue. So online, I know the internet is questionable, but it does say to any of the really affected lower leaves, especially if there's like overlap, you want to get rid of them. Changing the pH of the leaves. Well, that'll be hard to do if I'm spraying the leaves with H2O2, but I guess you'd give them some type of foliar spray. Almost like the botanists who went to school for 20 years know what they're doing. Yeah. It's talking about the devil's lettuce. Yes. Oh. I didn't know that. I was like, jazz cabbage, what's that? Devil's lettuce still makes me laugh. I still don't see an F up. You are spraying your plants. You are going to create some sort of damage or setback, but it is necessary to try things out. Have to dilute. 100% sky overhead. It's because I'm being dramatic. Everything was very lush and green, and now it's greenish yellow, kind of like a camo green. So, Exactly. You should only spray every other day for 2 weeks, then change to once a week IPM schedule. Okay. There is a TFP after dark. The link is in the description below. So yeah, so there's a couple issues going on. Right, Habitual? I am so dramatic. I am very, very dramatic. Like the last time when we had to get rid of the cucumbers because of blight or whatever, I was depressed. Like I was in bed for like 3 days. I couldn't function. I couldn't work in the tent. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't, like, yeah, I couldn't function. So I'm extremely dramatic, but again, it's because all my emotion is tied to the garden, which probably isn't a good thing. So if you guys are gardeners, you can be connected to your garden, but toughen up, because it's gonna be a wild ride. Most of you won't believe me, but if you keep your dissolved oxygen above 5, closer to 8, and keep your nutrients balanced, you don't need IPM. I mean, that's what I thought I was achieving. I was like, everything else is perfect, so I don't need anything else. But then there was the other part of me that was like, and you know, I was just planning on using like Lost Coast plant therapy. That was going to be my regular thing, but I never... Healthy plants resonate a frequency that keeps away pests and pathogens. When you splash your leaves watering the grass, what do you get the next morning? I believe you. Bugs and diseases don't like healthy plants. Go outside, you'll see healthy plants with 0 bugs next to half dead. Oh, that's actually true. I run high calcium, 19%. See, that's the thing, is like I got to get more into the... I still don't understand the nutrients. So yeah, it's just really the lower leaves I'm going to be kind of taking off. Anyways, it's just a lesson. Like I said, it could be worse. It could be worse. I know calcium is king because my first run, I didn't even know about calcium. I did not purchase CalMag. I was running just the Floranova series with nothing else. And within 5 minutes of harvesting my lettuce from the grow tower, it was wilted and soft and not crunchy at all. And so I learned that calcium is what actually strengthens those cell walls to make your lettuce crunchier. And I guess you can kind of play around with your levels to kind of cater or to get the lettuce that you want. Like clearly I added too much nitrogen with mine because the leaves are massive. So yeah, it's a single molecule, but it's what binds everything. But that's the thing, Bernie, is like it's so scary to me because, or it's so intimidating to me because then if you don't integrate it with your other nutrients properly, then you've screwed up, and then nothing works, and then it cancels everything out or locks everything out, and then now what? So it's almost like I need somebody to come here and feed my plants and show me how. Because I don't know, like with this system, nothing really makes sense to me. Because even putting it in the reservoir, the last time, I was continuously having problems. Even mixing everything together in the res and then letting the system circulate. I felt like I was causing lockout that way. It's almost like I need to understand exactly, like I need to be able to see what's happening. How do you understand? Calcium to potassium ratio. Oh, also one thing that I did differently. You know what's weird? Hang on, let me reread the bottle. here's the thing that I don't understand. Here's also, because I reviewed my notes last night, and the only other thing that I really did differently was the CalMag. I changed the way I was measuring it. So on the bottle, it says 1 mil per liter, and then in brackets it says, or 1 teaspoon per gallon. That's different. That's a different, I did the math yesterday, I know. So 1 milliliter per a liter is a liter. A gallon is 3.78 liters. So 1 teaspoon is 5 mils. So it's 5 mils for every 3.78 liters. Doesn't translate to 1 mil per liter. It's not a 1-to-1. It's 1.32 mils per liter. So I have been following the metric system up until a couple weeks ago, but because the feeding chart, I'm following an imperial on the other GH bottles, I thought, okay, I should do the same thing with the CalMag, because I'm following metric with CalMag, but the imperial recommendation on the Flora series. And so rather than using 1 milliliter per liter, I've been using 1 teaspoon per gallon, which is not the same as 1 mil per liter. So that is also another change that was made. Yeah. Just go around here. 3,000 heads of bib lettuce from improper ratios. Damn, that sucks. Kill it and grill it. As a farmer, we have agronomists come out and take soil samples. Is it possible to test your plants for trace minerals? I don't have the tools to do that. Eggshells and rice vinegar foamed up like a mofo at first. Overflowed my jar. Once you are shown the correct way, it's in your head forever. Correct. But the thing is, with plants, you have to know about, that's the thing with the garden, is it's not like, there are instructions, but it's always relative to your environment. There's so many variables that you have to have knowledge about your plants, and you have to be able to look at them and know what they need, because the bottle may say one thing, but you look at your plants and they might say another. And so that's where I'm trying to not overdo it. Is anything in the tower behind you? No, Brayden, just rub it in. I'm just kidding. That's supposed to be our strawberry tower, and still working on getting some seeds. Always mix the micronutrients first. Thanks, Yamaseta. I'm gonna need it. Imperial gallon is different than US gallon. Okay, Imperial means US, right? 3.78 is 3.78 liters is a gallon. GH newts lack calcium. It doesn't matter. The extra ml isn't going to affect anything. It's like 0.32 mils. It's not even that big of a difference, but still. Supplements, nutrients, additives, pH. No, I didn't know about SNAP. It's close enough. You are getting an extra mil per gallon at 1 teaspoon per gallon. Went right over my head. I don't know. Plants are amazing teachers, but they also will rip your heart out and just break it. Galaxy rods, I write down every day, or every time I fill, I write down exactly what I put in and exactly everything, like the ppm, the EC, the pH, I write it all down. So as of the beginning of January, or when I started this grow, I started taking notes. So I have everything available. When you have yellowing around the outside edge of your romaine lettuce, it's a calcium potassium issue, not nitrogen. So that's what I had with my orange tower. I had yellowing around the outside of the leaves. What's up, Eddie? Good to see you. Write everything down. Calves, I have been, and thank God, because now when people ask me questions, I could just flip through my notebook, and now that's why I'm not as upset, because knowledge is power, and it kind of gives you that reassurance of what you're doing, right? And so I know what I've done, and yeah, that's half the battle, is knowing what you're doing and knowing how to fix it. Always start with half doses. Yeah, I know. Teaspoons for a gallon, and Americans will be able to help you. So that's what I did, Hash. I did 1 teaspoon per gallon, and that's what I was just saying was, in the past I've been using 1 ml per liter, which is different than 1 teaspoon per gallon. We're all dope growers. Yeah, but you guys know what? This community, cannabis community, has taught me more, like so much that I never would have learned had I not been involved or a part of this community in some way, shape, or form, because indoor growing is like a whole other battle, and a lot of people in this community know exactly what's up, and I'm just blessed to be among so many knowledgeable people. Yeah, 1 teaspoon equals 5 mils, but 1 mil per liter is not the same, right? Because if a gallon is 3.78 liters, right, and you're adding 5 mils to 3.78 liters, that's different than adding 1 mil to a liter. I don't freaking know, you guys. Numbers, forget about it. I just cut the CalMag out. Thank you for saying that. Kill it and grill it. Again, like I said, I don't consider, I'm not, well, I just call myself smart, but it's like, I'm not like overly smart. I'm just not stupid. I may do stupid things, but it doesn't mean I'm stupid. So yeah, it's just all about the learning. What's up, Gare? Good to see you. It's the law to burn one for Bernie on this channel. Yeah. It's amazing thing is the plants will recover. Yeah, you know what, calves? Like I said, I'm just being a little bitch about it. When you guys gonna learn? I'm dramatic. Drama. That is me. Bernie, that makes me feel better. Thank you. Just don't put peas up. I will not do that, calves. Rest assured. We know the most, but your system is unique. Right? It is. And at first I liked this system. Now I'm like, I don't like it anymore. Highly motivated. Exactly. Love it. Hydroponics is a good method for growing urban environment. I would argue it's not necessary for large-scale agriculture. Like, what is wrong? People are so weird. What's up, Mike? Good to see you. Now that you have a TDS meter, you can add CalMag to 160 to 200 parts per million. Then add your nutrients to the desired TDS urgency. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. See, that makes sense. Very specific instructions. US gallon is 3.7. Yeah. Like, I'm done with the, oh, really, Les? I did not know that. I'm like, I'm done with the numbers. Wait, that was interesting. I did not know that. Yeah, Dad's tent. I'm like, some of these people are really creative. Like, where? Oh, man. Most people wouldn't even try what you're doing. Yeah, calves, that's what makes me insane. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. What's up, number 2? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. And now I just realized calling you number 2 kind of sounds weird. What's up, number 2 with fries? How's the weather up in Toronto? It's cold. What's up, Shy? Good to see you. think that was a compliment. I don't even remember what we were talking about, but thank you. You know what I gotta ask? Why did you choose hydroponics? That is a great question. Because, well, it's aeroponics, and it's a fast way of growing. You save on space, you save on water, and you can grow all year long in a controlled environment. I know you can do soil all year long indoors as well, but... All right. I don't think I'm going to remove too much more, just because I, again, don't want to stress these plants out. Just going to deal with the lower leaves. Send the chart in Discord. That would be awesome, Brayden. Thank you. Yeah, number 2 combo. Yeah, combo number. What up, combo number 2? Rose, that could trigger other nutrients to fall out of the solution. What did Rose say? What do you guys think of pre-diluting the CalMag in water and add that solution to her tank? Interesting. It's crazy how when I went to school in the 70s, they were trying to shove metrics down our throats, but America didn't actually make it official, so here we are, mixed up and messed up. Man, for me, I'm just mixed up and messed up. Anytime numbers are involved, I just lose it. There's a recipe you have to use. CalMag needs to be mixed first, or calcium will cause potassium to fall out of solution. What's up, baby? And good to see you. 4 liters per gallon, and it works out pretty close. Keep it simple for math. Wow, clearly I can't do math and I can't read. Mathematizing. What's up, Jimtown Steve? Good to see you. Fastest way to kill your plants. Try it, everyone. Yeah, try it, they said. They said it'll be fast. They said it'll be great. What's up, Bulldog? Anyways, people already map it out. You just need to do it exactly right. That's the problem, calves. It's up to me to execute. That's the problem right there. It's more interesting, including myself. Both are having fun. Nutrients should be mixed together in the same res. These are requirements, not suggestions. That's why every nutrient manufacturer. Got it. Now I'm gonna look. I've learned the hard way, you guys. Make the same mistake a million times, and maybe eventually you'll learn. Thank you so much, Braden. Appreciate that. So yeah, it is what it is. It just is what it is. Yeah, Powerpuff Girl dance. I don't even know. I mean, I never really watched. That was Powerpuff Girls. Yeah. I think I was too old for the Powerpuff Girls. Have a wonderful day, Storms. Thank you so much for hanging out. What's up, Tristan? Good to see you. You guys, sometimes I'm reading what you're saying as I'm saying hi to you. So I was going to say, what's up, TFP and world? What's up, Tristan? We're getting close to figuring out your real age. No. Forever 21 is the real age, Habitual. You've already figured it out. I am the youngest out of this chat. Yeah, it's a Grease kind of week. Nutrients are molecules with, I'm gonna just read what Bernie says out loud and make it seem like it's what I'm saying so I sound smart. Because the live chat replay takes a couple days to load. Nutrients are molecules with different positive or negative ions that pull and repel. If you don't follow the guidelines for proper nutrient mixing, nutrients are repelled out of the solution. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. Science rules. So I think that's it for what I'm going to take off. I'm going to just check these leaves under the scope just to make sure we're good. Yeah, it is deja vu. I'm just trying to make sure I learn the lesson properly. So I figured, why not screw up a couple more times and, you know, make sure I've really learned the lesson. So maybe a couple more resets and I'll finally clue in. I use general hydroponic nutrients also. It will be the chart you've been needing. Not a problem. Dad's 10. I think it is deja vu. Yeah, you guys, I like to make the same mistake twice. Less, thank you for that. I think they'll be okay. Like I said, I'm just being dramatic. When there's a bump in the road, I get pissed off and I really just let it affect me. And so not only is it like growing pains for my plants, it's growing pains for me. Like I can't behave that way. When you have a garden, you have to kind of toughen up and just like get used to it. Peasant soil grower. Jimtown Steve, soil's sounding a whole lot more simple these days. If you drive faster over the bumps, you feel them less. See, that's what makes me so angry, is like I work so freaking hard and then you got people here thinking this is AI. No, it's not AI. Okay? Anyways, you guys, we're not being really productive in the garden today because I'm just distracted. But tomorrow we are going to transplant the seedlings into our little seedling tray with the water and the nutrients and the foam collars. Yeah. Yeah, drink that coffee. Yeah, they're gonna be fine. You know what? It's just now I'm like, oh God, why are you so dramatic? And it's all good. It's fine. The garden will be fine. I will be fine. You guys will be fine. It's all good, you guys. So tomorrow we'll get our new lettuce seedlings ready to go for the green tower. In the next 2 weeks, we are going to harvest everything from the green tower. All the herb plants will go into the orange tower, and then we'll clean the green tower and get all the seedlings. So in about 2 weeks time, we'll have new seedlings ready to go into the green tower. So yeah, how do we purchase? Oh, I don't sell my produce. This is just a home grow, you guys. You know how many people think this is like actually a commercial thing? It's not. Yeah, don't get me started, because now I'm going to start singing. But yeah, you guys, thank you for accepting me for who I am. No, I'm just kidding. I can be dramatic and I get really upset when things go awry in the garden, just because I work really hard and it means a lot to me. So I also want to be able to have a nice garden to share with you guys, right? So I feel like I've got nothing to show when the garden doesn't look the greatest, you know? But anyways, it's all good. Things will bounce back, and really it's all about your attitude. And Wally, don't be a weirdo. I don't even know what Wally said, but anyways, I don't know, so many people think that this is an actual business. Like, people think that it's a farm. Like, I don't know, whatever. This is just a home grow, guys, but we want to optimize things and make things the best we can, so I take it really seriously. So appreciate you guys for coming to hang out and just being kind while I navigate the challenges that I apparently create in my own garden. So it's yeah, it's large home grow, exactly. Yeah, it's, you know what, it's all a learning experience, and I'm grateful that I can share it, because there's gonna be somebody else at some point that, I hope not, I wouldn't wish issues in the garden upon anyone else, but you know, hopefully people can learn from this if ever you decide to grow the same way. Have a great day, everybody. Hope everyone has a positive day. Tomorrow's Friday. I am not sure. I think I'm gonna do an after dark later. I'm gonna keep you guys posted. What's up, Semper? Good to see you. Sorry if I missed you and I didn't say hi. I just seeing you now. So MK, I'm a trooper, but I'm also dramatic AF. So it's okay. It's who I am, and it's what makes things entertaining. Come find me tomorrow, and I will keep you guys posted, but after dark will probably be tonight. I will keep you guys posted. Have an awesome day, everybody, and thank you guys all for your support. You guys are awesome. I'm very grateful for all of you. Peace, everybody. This would be a cool channel if you didn't have performative mods. Wally, I thought I hid you from the channel. What are you doing here? I'm just kidding. All right, bye, everybody. Peace. No, you guys are the best. Seriously. Where do we find After Dark? Link is in the description below. That is the other channel. Peace, everybody. Wally, I'm just kidding, man. I'm just joking. You guys are all